Archangel Michael says, they're using your hands, but taking all the credit. This will be exposed. You have been doing the work, silently, faithfully, humbly. You have been pouring your soul into what was meant to be a shared purpose, but somewhere along the path, the truth became hidden behind shadows, and your hands were used while their voices echoed the praise. They watched you toil and stayed silent when the blessings poured in, but only toward them. They smiled while you cried in secret. They held your offerings and gave you crumbs. But I, the Lord your God, have watched every moment. Nothing you have done has been in vain. Not a single act of goodness has gone unnoticed in heaven. You have been standing behind the curtain of someone else's stage. You wrote the lines, but they performed them. You painted the colors, but they took the photographs. You sowed the field, but they gathered the harvest and said it was theirs. And even now, some are plotting how to erase you entirely from the story. But listen closely, because I am telling you something no one else dares say to your face. This is not the end. This is the beginning of exposure. The veil is tearing. The curtains are opening. I have sent Archangel Michael to stand beside you, because your soul has grown weary from injustice. You've begun to doubt if your purpose even matters. But I say to you, yes, it matters. Every moment of unseen effort is being written into the eternal book of remembrance, and I will vindicate you. The ones who used your hands and claimed the honor for themselves, they will be named. This will be spoken aloud. This will not be buried under layers of manipulation anymore. Your name will rise, not through revenge, but through divine revelation. The silence you kept was noble. The patience you practiced was holy. The humility you chose, even when it hurt, was a fragrance in heaven. But now comes the turning. Now comes the revelation. Because I do not let the humble be crushed by the proud forever. I lift up those who trust in me. I expose those who build their empires on the backs of the pure. There is a divine alarm sounding through the heavens, and it carries your name. I am calling angels to stand guard around your destiny. I am pushing aside every false voice that tried to rewrite the story. Because finally, God is exposing this woman, yes, the woman who pretended to stand by your side while secretly undermining your worth. She knew your dreams. He heard your secrets. She touched the fabric of your soul, and yet she was never truly for you. She copied your light and wore it like a dress. She mimicked your words and turned them into applause for herself. She borrowed your pain to write a story that wasn't hers. And now she thinks no one sees. But I see. I always saw it. And now I say, enough. Her time of hiddenness is over. I will allow you to see the truth without fear. I will let the masks fall without you lifting a single finger in revenge. You do not need to retaliate. Your purity is your power. Your silence was not weakness. It was strength in disguise. And now, the heavens will speak on your behalf. The lies she whispered behind your back will be shouted from the rooftops. Those she deceived will awaken. The ones she bewitched will come to you with tears. You won't even have to chase your name. Your name will rise on its own. And when this happens, when the truth begins to spill and your heart trembles with disbelief, remember this. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. No matter what they try next, no matter how they attempt to spin the narrative, my hand is upon you. I am your shield, and no plan formed against you shall prosper. Do not be afraid when things begin to shake, for this shaking is not to destroy you. It is to destroy what was never meant to last. You are stepping into an unshakable season. And yes, your emotions may feel heavy some days, You may still feel like you're mourning the time you lost, the loyalty that was abused, the efforts that seemed to bear no fruit. But I say to you, I am the God who restores. I do not allow sacrifices to be wasted. You gave in secret, and now I will reward you in public. They tried to take the light from your hands, but I am putting fire in your voice. What they stole, I am returning multiplied. Rest assured, heaven is in motion. You are not alone in this. The very angels who stood with prophets, with martyrs, with faithful dreamers in times of persecution, those same angels now stand with you. I have stationed Archangel Michael to guard your name, your home, your calling. There is a circle of divine protection around you that no human betrayal can break. You are held in a grip that never loosens. Even when you cry and wonder if you're making it, you are still being carried. You are never forgotten. There is more to this than just one exposure. For in this season, I am opening your eyes to patterns that have followed you for years. People who only smile when you are small, who only support you when you are silent, who only uplift you when you don't shine too bright. I am showing you who they are. You will not be deceived again. You will not mistake a snake for a sister again. You will not water what poisons you ever again. For I am refining your discernment and gifting you with clarity. And as I show you who is not for you, I will begin to bring those who truly are. The ones who celebrate you without hidden envy. The ones who don't need to compete because they carry me too. The ones who will not take your ideas and rewrite history, but will protect you, honor you, and see you. I am building a new circle around you, a circle of safety, a family of alignment. You have outgrown the illusions, and I am leading you into truth. Now hear me when I say, your hands will no longer be exploited. The same hands that were used without credit will now hold the crown of purpose. You will write again, speak again, build again, but this time, it will be for your own path, not someone else's shadow. I am giving you your own platform, one that cannot be stolen, because it is built on the rock of righteousness, not manipulation. You will create and it will flourish. You will speak and people will listen, not because of influence but because of divine weight. This is what they didn't realize. You were anointed the whole time. They thought they were clever. They thought they could take your words, your vision, your gentle spirit, and mold it into their own image. But I am God, and I will not let another sit in the seat I made for you. You are stepping into the very thing they tried to block. And when it happens, they will see. When I elevate you, they will know it was I who did it. Do not shrink when this happens. Do not apologize for the favor I give you. Do not run back to those who only knew how to use you. Do not feel guilty for outgrowing those who never watered you. You are not prideful. You are walking in answered prayers. You are not arrogant. You are walking in fulfillment. When they come back with flatteries and empty apologies, remember, exposure is not an invitation for reconciliation. You must choose wisely who walks with you in this next chapter. I know the betrayal hurt. I know you trusted them. I know you prayed for them. I know you would have shared everything had they only asked. I know your heart broke when they pretended they didn't need you, then used what you gave in silence. But I am healing that heartbreak now. I am putting oil in the places that still ache. I am giving you strength you forgot you had. I am washing you in peace. You will not crumble. You will not fall. You will not be shaken. I am with you, and I am for you. And what I open no one can shut. You are about to witness divine justice. Not loud, not bitter, not angry, but sovereign. Holy. Unstoppable. The tables are turning gently, but permanently. The light is shining in places they thought were hidden forever. The people who once overlooked you will now ask for your insight. The ones who turned away will hear your name again, this time from me. The applause they stole will return to its rightful source, and in the quiet of your spirit, you will know God did this. Not man, not connections, not strategy, just me. Rest now, my child. Breathe deeply. You are stepping into clarity. You are stepping into restoration. You are stepping into honor. They used your hands. They took the credit. But now, they will watch you rise. I have written your name in fire, and no one can erase what I have declared. And the ones who thought they had the power to silence you, they will be silenced by truth. Not because you retaliated, not because you shouted or exposed them, but because I stepped into the room. I sat at the table they excluded you from. I listened to the conversations they thought were private. I watched them sign your name off the project, watched them pretend you had nothing to do with it. I saw them gather and conspire, thinking the throne could be built without the heart I had placed in you. They believed they could rise higher by standing on your back, but the foundations they are building on are shaking. I am not mocked. What is sown is also reaped, and they sowed deceit with smiles and performance, and now the harvest is arriving. And while they built their image on your sacrifice, they forgot something eternal. I anointed you, not their pretending, not their stage, not their charm. You were the one I called at midnight. You were the one who stayed up when no one else did. You were the one who cried in secret after giving in public. You were the one who gave without demanding credit. You were the one who labored while others rehearsed applause. You were the one who kept the lamp lit. You were the one I chose. And because I chose you, no one can unchoose you. They can manipulate, twist, delay, and even lie. But they cannot cancel what I have anointed. And now comes the shaking. Not to destroy you, but to remove what cannot go forward. I am separating what was toxic from what was divine. I am breaking off relationships that only stayed attached to benefit from your favor. I am closing doors that once looked like opportunity but were truly cages. I am stripping away the stage lights that blinded you from their true intentions. This isn't punishment. It's protection. You've asked me to help you grow. You've begged me to help you rise. But I cannot raise you into destiny while you're surrounded by people praying for your failure in secret. So now, even if it hurts, I am removing the counterfeits. I am revealing the heart behind the smile. I am pulling off the masks. And yes, even that woman, the one you love like family, the one you trusted like blood, even she is being exposed. Finally, God is exposing this woman, and I know it stings. I know it cuts deep. But I never allowed this exposure to embarrass you. I allowed it to free you. You would have stayed loyal to a lie if I didn't show you the truth. You would have kept carrying dead weight, kept sacrificing your voice, kept hiding your brilliance to keep their peace. But I want you whole. I want you powerful. I want you walking in truth. So now I remove the veil. You will hear words that shock you. You will uncover actions that break your heart. But even in that pain, you will sense my hand holding you, comforting you. You will not collapse. You will not spiral. You will not retreat. You will rise. And when the dust settles, when the people have spoken, when the truth echoes through every room, you will stand still and know, my God defended me. And I will not only expose them, I will redeem you. Every opportunity they took from you, I will restore it in ways they cannot stop. Every dollar they stole through manipulation, I will repay with abundance that they cannot touch. Every door they tried to slam shut, I will build a new path that walks you straight through my favor. Every time they laughed at you in private, I will cause them to watch as I bless you in public. Because you are mine, you are not overlooked. You are not invisible. You are not replaceable. You are not forgotten. The world may have tried to mute your power, but heaven is turning the volume up now. I will not let you be erased from your own story. And my child, when I move in fullness. I'm not just healing your reputation. I'm healing your heart. I'm repairing the way you view yourself. I'm uprooting the lies they planted in your mind. I'm restoring your confidence, your joy, your laughter. Yes, that laughter they tried to kill. That boldness they mocked. That dream they told you to shrink. It's all coming back, but this time, with no strings attached. You will no longer have to dim your light to fit in. You will no longer be guilted into staying small so others feel comfortable. You will no longer be used as a stepping stone for those who pretend to love you. I am breaking every chain of false loyalty. I am cutting the ties that kept you bound to manipulation. I am wiping the slate clean and starting again. Not from scratch, but from a higher level. Because this time, you build with me. Not for approval, not for credit, not to prove yourself, but because it's who you are. And this time, the vision will be pure. The hands that help you will be clean. The love you receive will be real. The support you feel will not come with control. This is your redemption season. And I know you're tired. I know you feel like giving up some days. I know your heart aches from so much betrayal in such a short time. But I promise you, the betrayal was not the end. It was the beginning. The betrayal simply revealed what could no longer go with you. You are shedding old skins. You are being born again in spirit. You are being raised up in truth. You won't have to explain anything to anyone. You won't have to defend yourself. You won't have to seek validation. I will validate you. I will speak for you. I will open doors that were slammed shut on you. I will cause your name to be spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. I will give you new vision, new creativity, new opportunities. And the very woman who tried to eclipse you will watch me crown you. Not in pride, not in vengeance, but in justice, in righteousness, in purpose. She will no longer be able to impersonate what she never carried. She will no longer benefit from what she never birthed. She will be seen for who she is, and you will be seen for who you truly are. Beloved, chosen, refined. And remember, my child, don't harden your heart. Let me heal it. Don't become cold to love because of what they did. Don't give up on friendship because of betrayal. Don't stop dreaming because of disappointment. I am bringing real love to you. Real friendships. Real connections. You are not hard to love. You are not too much. You are not forgotten. You are becoming. And as you become, I will carry you through every moment. When the silence feels loud, I am with you. When the night feels long, I am near. When the memories ache, I am comforting. And when the exposure is complete, you will not look back in regret. You will look forward in power. because what's ahead of you is bigger than what was behind you. And what I am building in your life cannot be stolen. You are not in danger. You are in destiny. And the angels, yes, the angels, are watching over your every step. You will not fall. You will not fail. You will not break. You are held. You are chosen. You are rising. And now, I will show you what you were never allowed to see. The hidden rim behind her words. The secret conversation behind her silence. I will reveal to you the moment she decided to let envy speak louder than loyalty. You did miss the signs. They were disguised. Covered in a performance of affection, painted in false memories, wrapped in laughter that never reached her eyes. But I was watching. I recorded every moment she pretended to lift you up while secretly hoping you'd never rise. You thought it was your fault. You blamed yourself for her mood swings. You apologized for being too passionate, too gifted, too radiant. You believed her when she said you made her uncomfortable, but what she never told you was that your presence reminded her of her own disobedience. The light in you brought conviction to the shadows in her. She didn't hate you. She hated that she couldn't control what I placed in you. So she tried to dim it, distract it, devalue it. But how can anyone remove what I myself sealed inside you? She whispered your secrets to those who couldn't handle your truth. She shared your private battles like gossip while pretending to be your prayer partner. She played both sides of the war, pretending to intercede, while secretly enjoying your struggle. And though it looked like friendship, it was envy in disguise. Though it sounded like support, it was strategy. To keep you close enough to monitor, but far enough to manipulate. But this day, says the Lord, her time behind your curtain is over. No more pretending. No more empty prayers. No more false hugs. No more spiritual theatrics. I am sweeping your space clean. I am pulling her name from your divine script. I am restoring peace to your soul. You will no longer cry after her visits. You will no longer question your worth after her words. I am removing the residue of her control from your heart. And you will begin to breathe again. This time with clarity, with strength, with laughter that doesn't apologize for being joyful, with boldness that doesn't check who feels threatened by it, with purity because no one is around to twist your motives anymore. I am rebuilding your environment, holy ground, sacred space. No more pollution from counterfeit covenant. She will speak your name again, but it won't sound the same. She will try to explain. She will try to rewrite history. He will try to soften what you once sharpened to cut you. But you won't respond. You won't need to. Because the peace in your life will speak louder than any lie ever could. I will make it obvious who was real. I will make it clear who was sent. I will make it undeniable that your growth was never because of them, but in spite of them. You will even be able to smile when you hear her name, not out of bitterness, but healing. And when she sees your life flourishing without her handprint on it, she will realize she never stopped your destiny. She only revealed her own delay. Because what she did to you, she did to me. And what she stole from you, she must return sevenfold. And the eyes of heaven do not miss. My justice does not delay. And my child, I do not forget my promises. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not broken. You are becoming what I always dreamed for you to become. And even now, angels are circling your name. They are preparing divine appointments. They are shifting people into your path, those who honor you, those who see you, those who value what I placed inside you. They won't want your stage, they'll want to serve your heart. They won't just love your talent, they'll cherish your soul. You don't have to beg for loyalty anymore. It's coming to you by divine alignment. And Archangel Michael, he is still speaking. He says, I saw her take the credit for your work. I saw her laugh with the ones who mocked you. I saw her shake your hand and lie to your face. But now, I say, her platform will fold, and her praise will fade. A light is shifting back to you, the rightful carrier of this assignment. The crown was never hers, and in the silence of your own room, when no one hears your prayers, I do. You say, God, was I wrong to trust her? I say, no, child. She was wrong to betray you. You say, God, will I ever feel safe again? I say, I am your safety. I am your shield. I am your protector. You will not fall. You say, God, will I be strong enough to continue without her? I say, you were never walking with her, you were walking with me. And soon, you will see why this had to happen. Had I not removed her, you would have invited her into the next chapter. A chapter she would have rewritten to center herself. A chapter she would have twisted, infected, and tried to lead without authority. But now she is gone. The stage is cleared. The distraction is removed. Now the healing begins. This next part of your life will be so peaceful, you'll wonder why you didn't walk away sooner. This next chapter will be so holy, so aligned, so free, that you will look back and realize her presence was costing you more than you knew. And though you loved her, I love you more. I will never let someone stay who is using your name while praying for your failure. And now, you will rise. Not with revenge, but with purpose. Not with anger, but with vision. Not with bitterness, but with brilliance. Your hands are blessed. Your name is protected. Your mind is sound. Your heart is safe. Your future is holy. You are stepping into the days I wrote for you when the stars were still forming. You are stepping into what I preserved when they tried to end you. You are walking into glory now. And you don't have to do anything but trust me. Stay in prayer. Stay in worship. Stay close to my voice. Because this exposure wasn't to harm you. It was to crown you. And now that the mask has fallen, the truth will shine. You will no longer carry the pain of that relationship. You will carry the oil that came from surviving it. Yes, even the betrayal had purpose. Even her lies led you closer to me. And that's where your true promotion begins. This is not the end. This is the anointing of the next. And I, the Lord your God, I am with you, forever and always. If you believe in God, type amen, subscribe.